You're listening to 91.1 The Avenue. This is Ann Koenig, and this is the Avenue's Mile of Music coverage. Mile of Music 8 is going on right now through Sunday in downtown Appleton. Stop down, take a listen. It's the perfect place to discover new music. Right now, we're visiting with Marielle Kraft. Welcome.
Thank you. Hey.
In from Nashville, right? You're
Yes.
Nashville-based now?
Mm-hmm.
But you originally from Philadelphia area, is that right?
Yeah, so I went to school at University of Delaware, settled around that area the last couple of years, and then just relocated to Nashville in October.
And you are self-taught. Is that correct?
You have read that correctly, yes. Yeah.
So tell us a little bit, introduce listeners to your style. How would you describe it?
Ooh, good question. I would say that I'm a little bit of the Red album of Taylor Swift. I'm a little bit of the early Colby Calais vibes. And then maybe a dash of like Shawn Mendes has happened lately with more of the pop side of my music.
A dash.
A dash, just a sprinkle.
There you go.
But my songwriting is my favorite part of my music. And so I really love when people listen to the lyrics. And that's hopefully what we can do today.
Well, there you go. It's a great place. Mile of Music is a great place for people listening to your lyrics. And I personally love lyric-driven music. That's the quickest way to my heart. And you gave a TED Talk, didn't you, on, like, what was it, like honesty and songwriting or something like that? Yeah,
I did, yeah. A couple of years back at Firefly Music Festival, they had a TED Talk stage, and I spoke about why vulnerability is so important in songwriting, especially these days as social media has like made us feel like we're best friends with the artists, with the live videos we can do and the stories, and it feels like we know so much more about our artists than usual. So I feel like our songwriting has to reflect that. And so I really try to be as honest as possible so that people know what they're going to get from me when they see me in person, and we can have like a genuine connection rather than this facade of an artist.
There you go.
Yeah.
Well, how about we get a sample of that?
Well, let's do it.
All right.
So this song I'm going to play for you just came out about a week and a half ago. So this is my first time playing it. Actually, probably ever in terms of a live performance. So that's pretty exciting. Wow, a debut here at 91.1. But this song is called Second Coffee. About, a few months back, I was at a coffee shop and I ran into my ex at the coffee shop. First time we'd seen each other since we broke up. And it was the same time and place when we had usually gone to coffee together. But the issue was my ex walked out with 2 coffee cups, which told me everything I needed to know about where they were now. So I went home and I wrote this song, and it just came out a week and a half ago. And I hope you like it. This is called Second Coffee. Are you in a hurry? Where you going this early? 'Cause it don't seem like you're in the mood to talk. Haven't seen each other since we stopped seeing each other. Thought we'd at least pretend to catch up. But you brush right past with no eye contact. You just grab your order and go. Well, who's that second coffee for? Will you leave it at her door? Does that make her want you more like I used to when I loved you? Damn, you look so happy now. Guess our breaking up worked out. Since you're here, you must have found someone new who you could bring that second coffee to. Does she take it black? So cool, I could never do that. Sounds like she's got everything together. Yeah, it must be getting serious if you can't even say hi. We promised that we'd get through this, friends on the other side. So who's that second coffee for? Will you leave it at her door? Does that make her want you more like I used to when I loved you? Damn, you look so happy now. Guess our breaking up worked out. Since you're here, you must have found someone new who you could bring that second coffee to. You could bring that second coffee to. Yeah, it must be getting serious, and that shouldn't cross my mind. But even though I'm curious, I don't wish it was mine. Who's that second coffee for? Will you leave it at her door? Oh, who's that second coffee for? Will you leave it at her door? Does that make her want you more like I used to when I loved you? Damn, you look so happy now. Guess our breaking up worked out. Since you're here, you must have found someone new who you could bring that second coffee to. You could bring that second coffee to.
Wow. Well, if you can't relate to that, you haven't lived. Huh?
There you go. I know,
Right.
we walked in today with 2 coffee cups. I was like, we have set this up perfectly for today's performance.
Today, my
You have
second
two
coffee
Oh my
is
gosh.
for me.
Your second coffee is for you today, which I
Right.
love for you.
Yeah. I mean, maybe someday, but today,
Sure.
my coffee needs coffee.
I like that narrative better.
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
good.
yeah. Thank you so much. Thanks for coming to our town. Have a great mile of music. She is Marielle Kraft. Go check her out.
Thanks so much.
This is 91.1 The Avenue. I am Ann. This is the Avenue's Mile of Music coverage. Our Mile of Music coverage is made possible with support from Nicolet Bank. Nicolet Bank is a supporting partner of The Avenue.